Morning VC, Dave here. So we've got another 1500 series installment for you. I got a bunch of these records. Most of them I got quite a long time ago. Well, not that long ago, maybe 5 years ago or so when I first got into jazz. So, you always kind of start at the beginnings, at least for me, I was. I've got about 30 of the 100 or so or the 100 titles from the 1500 series. But last year, I was able to acquire part of a jazz collection, so I was able to fill some gaps. A lot of these are 70s cutouts, but this was one that I did pick up in that collection. It's Hank Mobley and his All-Stars. This is Blue Note 1544. That's a late 70s White Bee stereo copy. Sounds pretty damn good. One of the old 70s cutout bin deals. Got a bunch of these. And the reason I picked this one up, first of all, I didn't have hardly any Hank Mobley in the collection. I actually think I didn't have any. I had Reach Out, I think was one I bought for $3. It was beat. I gave it to a friend because he liked the cover in Paris. But this one features Art Blakey on the drums, and yeah, if Art's involved, then I'm gonna pay attention. So yeah, I picked this one up, and first of all, I love this cover. Another design by Reed Miles and Francis Wolf Photo. It's just a really cool one. I remember seeing this record once on the wall at Harvest Records in Asheville. It was an original. It was ridiculously expensive. So I was like, oh, that's a record I'll never have. So yeah, the lineup that he put together for this was recorded in early 1957 in January, and then released, I think, mid-April of the same year. They got this one put out. You got, of course, Hank Mobley on tenor, Milt Jackson on the vibes, Horace Silver piano, Doug Watkins bass, and Ardo I mentioned on the drums. Now, Milt Jackson was signed to Atlantic at the time, so I give credit to that on the back here. Get into the songs. Some different tracks on this record. Nothing that's gonna blow you away, but you got Reunion. Some nice playing from Hank Mobley there, but he really sits out quite a bit on this song, and it's almost just a Milt Jackson tune. Now, I don't mean to start any debate, but to me, Bobby Hutcherson and Milt Jackson are from different galaxies altogether. And I'll be frank, I am not a Milt Jackson fan in any way, shape, or form. On Reunion, it's just too much. I mean, if I was sitting in the back of a church with my family and you looked up ahead and a 4-year-old kid ran over to the vibes and started banging on them before sermon, you know how annoying that's going to sound? That's what Milt Jackson sounds on Reunion. It's fairly hideously awful. That's my opinion. If you like Milt, then you're going to love this record because he is all up in this record. This could have been titled Milt Jackson and nobody else, really. I mean, it's a Milt Jackson record. That being said, if he's playing underneath some of the other guys, it works. But if he's just doing his own solo thing, I mean, it's literally like, going to a kid's birthday, and that's what's playing behind the clowns. It's not my favorite. Let's be honest about that. But on Reunion, there's some good stuff being done by Art Blakey, some fills that are killer. And again, why I got the record. And that song's more of a swinging hard bop tune. You move to Ultramarine. The tempo changes a bit, gets a little more mid-tempo. Again, Hank's at the beginning of that, Hank's playing is killer. I like it. But then again, Milt gets his own long, drawn-out solo. Now, Horace Silver's got solos on both these first cuts on the first side too that are good. Horace Silver, he follows Milt with the solos and keeps to the same rhythm on both. But yeah, that whole first side is just Milt all day. Dig Doug Watkins' bass on Ultramarine, pretty good. You move to the B side. Don't Walk starts it off, and probably my favorite. Well, it's maybe my favorite on the record. Back to a more swinging hard bop tune. Yeah, it's pretty good. Milt, I think Milt warmed up, and he sounds better on that track, in my opinion. And then the B side, you got 2 more tracks, and you get 2 different styles, which I dig. So lower stratosphere, you move to a bluesy, funkier number, killer stuff from Horace Silver on lower stratosphere, and Hank Mobley, and then it finishes with Mobley's Musings. I guess kind of a play on Musings of Miles, but it's a ballad, but just beautiful playing from Hank Mobley there. He shines on that one. Sultry tone. It's nice. So it's a, this is not one that's as heralded in Hank Mobley's catalog, but it's diverse enough to be, in your collection for sure. It's again, but you got to be a Milt guy, and that I am not. So I don't know how often I'll return to this one personally, but Art Blakey's got some good stuff on this, especially on Reunion with the fills. The fills are sick, and on Don't Walk, I mean he's got some banging solo action there. Doug Watkins' bass, there's some really dope bass that he puts down on lower stratosphere on the B side, and a solo there. There's some good playing here, no doubt. And Hank really allowed the musicians to have a field day here. I mean, he sat out quite a bit, but yeah, Blue Note 1544. Hope you're all well out there. Peace.